Hey, what's good? This is Queen Common Sense coming to you in response to She's Locked Up and the goddess Vanny with the top 10 Are You Really My Friend? I had to say something. You know I had to say so. Yeah. I've been through that too at my goddess. She's locked up. Yes, I had a 30-year friendship. And you know that type of friendship where you, like you said, you have so much under your belt, so many years, so many trials, victories, defeats. It's kind of like, that right hand person, yet they just are not quite there yet, up to your frequency of comprehension, consciousness, and understanding. And you just kind of keep overlooking the same thing, doing the same thing, expecting different results, which make you crazy. Yeah. I had that kind of friendship too. And we grew up together since like second and third grade. And now I know I'm not perfect. Don't get me wrong, because I know that I've done things to piss her off and she did things to piss me off, but at the same time it's like she wanted to give herself a pass for the things she tried to nail me to the cross with. You feel me? So yeah, that's another one. Are you really my friend when you take someone else's dagger out my back and replace it with yours? You know what I'm talking about? Uh, are you really my friend when you manipulate my family to expose me for the very same thing you've done, yet managed to try to hide, cover up? Same thing or worse. I mean, sin is sin, wrong is wrong, but it's hypocritical and demented, delusional if you feel you can excuse yourself for the same foul shit that I do, and then if I do it, you want to put me on blast. I don't get that either. Um, are you really my friend when I can focus on you with your issues, problems, challenges, and as soon as I have an issue, problem, or a challenge, you don't have time, or you pass it off as trivial or unimportant or not as pressing as your issues or challenges? Yeah, I can go on and on. And for me, I really don't have a lot of very close female friends. In a way, it's good, and in a way, it makes me kind of sad. And what I find in those type of people who are on that type of frequency is they are not mentally and emotionally mature enough to handle the female energy from another woman. That's what I find. And if you are any bit of confident about yourself in any way, that is very threatening to them, as a child would be to her mother. You feel your mother as a young child, innocent child, you're looking up to her, feeling she's wise. She has, some wisdom and information to share with you, and it makes sense, and you kind of follow it. So it's like some of these sisters, my beautiful sisters, you know, they kind of look up to you because you have achieved a certain level of mental and emotional maturity that is not practiced in, younger goddesses and younger queens, like, high school, middle school, type mean girl shit. They have not outgrown it, in other words. So when they see a mature, mentally developed, evolving woman of the same peer group, around the same age group, it's a little intimidating, and it's kind of like they get into a pissing contest to prove who more grown than the next, who more woman, you know. I've experienced that a lot. And as a matter of fact, I've been told that a lot by other females, that I'm intimidating, and my aura, my personality, my presence, and my frankness is somewhat intimidating when they have to deal with me for prolonged periods of time, because I just basically don't take no shit from nobody, and I just keep it simple and common sense. Yeah, so just, a couple more items for the top reasons, you know, or questions. Are you really my friend? Because it's interesting, and it's something that I focus on. My girls, my women, my queens, as black women, strong goddesses, queens, royalty. We have so much more in us. We were so much more. We're so much more valuable to each other if we cut the bullshit, y'all. Cut the shit. If you are 27-ish up to 40, between 27 and 40, all of that airheaded, ditzy bullshit from high school and college, we need to put that in our pocket and save it for it never to surface again. Because we waste a lot of time and energy bickering back and forth, competing with who got what more than who, what looks, and all that shit. We need to really look in the mirror at ourselves and fall in love with who we are. That qualities that we don't possess, work on them, develop them. And we'll begin to appreciate one another much better when we fellowship and try to manifest a sister kin and a sisterhood and a family of friendship amongst the women in the black community. Now, we all aren't like this, but there's many of us who are. And it shouldn't be as many small-minded, low-frequency, immature, delusional, dysfunctional queens in our community. It shouldn't be, but it is. And a lot of it stems back to childhood. A lot of it stems back to just not being taught and polished into a woman. And it's not all our fault. But once you reach a certain age, and once you begin to manifest a family, whether you're single or married, and you have children, that kind of should snap you back into reality a little bit and help you grow up. Put on your big girl drawers and stop with the dumb shit. Two-faced, backbiting, backstabbing, gossiping, all those are signs of insecurity, mental immaturity, like my girl, she's locked up, stated. And just overall, simple, basic, generic mindedness. And Willie Lynch, it's time for him to die, especially among our women. We just so creative and beautiful in so many different ways. We have so much to offer one another, whether it's a testimonial, whether it's a victory a story to share with my sister to see, look, if my dumb ass got through it, I know you can. Let me tell you what I did to help you, pull you up. You see what I'm saying? So I won't preach on this one. I'm supposed to be responding to my queen. She's locked up. So yeah, the manipulation. Don't persecute me for what the shit you gave yourself a pass for. It's the same shit. Um, don't should on me. You know, well, you should do this, you should do that. Yeah, I'm not going to tell anyone what they should do unless I have not already tried it myself. You feel me? If I'm not successful with that suggestion or piece of advice, I'm not going to share it with my sisters, especially my black queens, because if it didn't work for me, I'm definitely not going to send y'all off. And what's whether I know you or not. See, that's the type of sister I am. I'm a I like to have people back and just pay it forward because karma comes brown back in the circle. Don't shoot on me, and also, if you call yourself helping me take somebody else's dagger out of my bag, don't put yours right back in the same spot. You know, if you gonna say and call me out, you got to call yourself out too. Just keep the playing field regular, neutral playing field here. We supposed to be empowering and recharging one another, not sucking the goddamn life and spirit out of each other and see how much we could humiliate and look down upon the next one to make ourselves feel better and call that a friendship. That's bullshit. So I done went all down to 12 minutes now because I wasn't going to do all that. But I love you. She's locked up. And Queen Vanny, I love it. It's very refreshing, breath of fresh air. But it's real talk. We sisters need to get together and figure out what the fuck, why we doing this to each other. So, love you. Peace from Chi-Town holding down. I'll be back at you. Heal the nation. Check out Alexis K. Tyler, new hair care line, V Power on YouTube. V Power, YouTube. Love you.